Brian. Brian heads a company that makes bamboo bicycles, and he has partnered with the GK to make his bicycles. Brian, please say a few words about your project.
Magandang hapon sorry, Pinoy ako, pero konti lang ang Tagalog ko. Thank you everyone for putting this event together. I'm really happy to have participated, and with the prize money, I look to further my work with Gawad Kalinga, and working towards establishing bamboo bike rentals so that we can then generate money to be then giving bikes to poor communities so that they can increase their mobility. Yeah, it's been great being here in the Philippines. I've been here just 5 years long, but I've been working with Gawad Kalinga since I've been here, and we are building the bamboo bikes inside the Gawad Kalinga village in Tarlac. So we're hoping to expand that and then to have more bike rental opportunities in Rizal Park, maybe in Intramuros, and then around Quezon City Circle, just to promote the activity and to increase awareness and to create more jobs for people that need them the most, and just to really help everyone get around easier. I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you, Brian. We're so excited to hear about all your future projects, and please do keep us posted. Our second runner-up, our second runner-up project is the one and only Pedala Bike Messengers. If you are stuck with thinking that your deliveries can only be done by, companies that use cars, think again, because Pedala offers same-day bicycle service. And we have here today someone who is not from Pedala. Oh, you are? Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. We have here Miss Ethel Fortuno. Ethel, would you say a few words?
Pedala is a bike messenger service. So zero carbon footprint, one-day delivery, just pick us up and you deliver your package. Better than FedEx, you're easy to go. Better. So that can be I'm just newly hired, so I don't know. Bonus right away.
Yes, we were talking about inclusive mobility. Of course, women play a role. Women who cycle, women who walk, women who have to go to the market, go to work. So it's wonderful that Pedala, a woman-led company, is the second runner-up. The third runner-up goes to the Cat Bike Ride 2012 project, which is headed by two brothers, Cesar and Joseph Cole. We have here Hello. We have him to accept the prize from Dean Tony Lavinia. Please come to the center and have your photo taken. Project ng CAT. CAT is a group of companies, and they have a security guard business. They make it affordable for security guards and other employees to buy bicycles. Would you like to say a few words, Joseph?
First of all, thank you to the Ateneo School of Government and organizers of inclusive mobility. Our company is we're a manpower company. We have more than 7,000 employees. They're all our people are security guards, housekeeping aides, receptionists. Most of them are just minimum wage earners. But maybe basically what we did is when I was looking at the website on all the finds, like, oh my gosh, these are like really creative, very innovative um, things that they're doing, and our company is we're very straightforward when we not how we do things. So basically, what we just did is just to make it affordable using our company's economies of scale, using that to bargain good prices with with suppliers, and basically funding it, and so that it becomes affordable. So basically, the good prices and all just make it more affordable for our employees. So it's not rocket science. It's it's nothing super innovative, but but I think that's the beauty of the of what we did. It's really very implementable to many other corporations, um, and if only more corporations can just do the same thing for our employees, it will be like you said. It's going to be we have a very good future for this country, and I guess thank you again. It's very very surprising, very pleasant surprise for us, and thank you for the time. We learned a lot this afternoon. I was late to the but we are it's very inspiring and hope to participate more in your in future inventions, conferences, and things. Thank you very much.
You may not think it's rocket science, but the fact that a private company does this for its employees is commendable. We hope that many more will emulate the example. The fourth prize goes to a society which promotes the use of folding bicycles combined with other modes of public transportation. We know who they are. They are an overwhelming presence in today's society. We would like to call on a representative of the Ticlop Society of the Philippines to accept their award for Finalists. Would you like to say a few words about the award and what you will do with it?
First of all, I'd like to thank everyone here. I read a phrase before that said, advocacy is the price you pay, the rent you pay for being on this earth. So when I look around here, I see a lot of people who do so. And they pay their rent many lifetimes. So thank you for being here. The Club Society of the Philippines is a folding bike society that we promote bimodal transportation, which means you can combine biking with riding on the LRT, tricycle, taxi, jeepney, stuff like that, so that you can go to longer distances than just biking. And my co-members here, they forced me to bring my bike. And what I'd like to demonstrate is how small the footprint is when you're riding the MRT. So it's not so that's ang footprint ko pag sumasakay ng MRT, ganito lang kalaki. So it's very doable. And that's it.
And this is how you unfold it. representative from Right Fine. I was expecting a representative from Right Fine. Right Fine is a company, is a group of software geeks who designed an application that promotes carpooling. Wala po yata makarating. Okay. Their innovation is designing this application in less than 48 hours in one of the startup weekends. And they have found a way that people can sign up and share rides. So it's a carpooling service that you do on the internet. So unfortunately, no one is here to accept their price. Please go to the website, all the information is listed. Now, we would like to call to the stage our third prize winner, which goes to Wheelmobile. Wheelmobile is represented by Lane Guanzon. And I would like to call Ms. Chat Barreto of Indra. Ms. Chat Barreto is the Director for Business Development and Operations of Indra, which is a Spanish software company. And one of Indra's advocacies also is to come up with applications that help PWDs access information technology. And Indra has very generously agreed to give a special cash prize of 10,000 pesos to Wheelmobile. The managing director of Indra, who unfortunately cannot join us today, her name is Ms. Maria Viloira, was also one of the judges of the Inclusive Mobility Challenge. Aline, would you like to say a few words about your project and how you will plan to use it?
Sorry. In behalf of my boss, Ms. Margaret Lord, please now insert the application. Sabi ko sa atin, hindi ako iiyak kasi I've been thankful. I have the Circle of Friends Foundation. Thank you to my boss talaga kasi my boss, nandito na siya 30 years ago, volunteer from Tahanang Walang Hagdanan. Then since nakita niyang walang accessible transportation, kaya pinanganak ang Wheelmobile. Wheelmobile was founded in 1998 to provide equality, dignity, and mobility to persons with disability. The Wheelmobile is the first fully accessible transport service for persons with disability. It provides safe transportation since 2003. I've been part of Circle of Friends 2008, and I mentioned a while ago that I'm also the Vice President of the Makati Person with Disability Federation, and I'm proud and I'm happy that my former president is here, Architect Jaime Silva. Siya po ang aming presidente ng kasabayan ko. Malaking pasalamat ko po sa Circle of Friends kasi kami po talaga yung truly vulnerable sector ng ating lipunan na hindi na pagtutuunan ng pansin. Napakahirap po sa isang PWD na katulad ko na ang adhikain ay ma-mainstream sa ating society, pero ang realidad ay nananatiling nasa kamay ng mga mambabatas, sa kamay ng mga nanunungkulan at sa sektor ng ating lipunan na hindi kumikilala sa aming mga karapatan. Nakakalungkot po na sabi ko nga po kanina, napakaraming magagandang programa ng ating gobyerno, pero hindi po namin ito makuha, hindi namin magamit, kasi kung meron ng proyekto para sa accessible transportation, huling prioridad ng ating gobyerno. Salamat sa Circle of Friends. Nakakita kami ng konting liwanag sa mga kabataan, sa mga katulad ko na sana kung hindi kami nandito sa digulong na to, kasama kami sa matatagumpay na Pilipinong umaani ng pampuri sa iba't ibang bansa. Subalit dahil sa kakulangan ng ating mobilidad, na kanina ko pa tinatanong, ano po ba ang Tagalog ng mobility? Sabi ni Ma, magdaw ako aalis dito na hindi nasasagot yun. Salamat po sa Circle of Friends. Ngayon po, paunti-unti sa pamamagitan ng DOTC, nabibigyan pansin na po, na sana po yung kanina tinatanong ko, saan po ba yung nakita kong green bus? Kung meron na po ba tayo dyan sa Pilipinas? As of now, nakakalungkot, wala pa rin po tayong accessible bus. Paano po kami pupunta sa aming paaralan? Paano po kami pupunta sa aming papasukan? Ako po nakapag-training ng call center training, pero hindi po ako makapasok kasi wala po ako sa sakyan papunta sa Makati. Pero with Circle of Friends, kinuha po nila ako as PRO, as a production manager. Ngayon, nagiging, hindi na po ako useless, hindi na po ako disabled, kasi hindi talaga ako disabled. Nakapagpaaral po ako ng 2 anak sa pamamagitan po ng Circle of Friends. And sana po, mas maparami, tulungan niyo po kami maparami, magkaroon po ng accessible transportation at yung pong ating inclusive mobility na hindi lang sa sasakyan. Lahat na po ng klase ng accessibility, sana po tulungan niyo po kami na maisagawa po yan. And lastly po, I would like to announce po, hihingi po ako ng tulong, suporta. Ito po ay napag-isipan namin 5 leaders dito po sa NCR from Las Piñas, Makati, Valenzuela, and Quezon City, that we will be joining the first Southeast Asia Accessible Tourism na gaganapin po sa November 22. I am from Makati, pero sabi ko nga po sa inyo, hindi po ako mayaman. Humihingi po ako ng tulong. Ito po ay gusto po namin makalahok dito po sa first accessible tourism sa Asia upang kami po mismo mga leader sa sektor ay maibaba natin yan dito sa Pilipinas na hindi naman po tayo nababansagang nahubuli. Wala po kaming plane ticket. Meron na po sumagot ng aming accommodation. Pero kung meron man po sa inyo, pwede kaming tulungan na makakuha po kami ng ticket. Katulad ko po, 2 po ako kasi kailangan ko po ng personal assistant. And hindi na po ako mahihiyang magsabi kung sino man po ang puting puso at generous po, matulungan niyo po kami para po may taas po natin ang bandera ng Pilipinas na meron po tayong kahit wheelmobile. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat. Our second prize winner is Bikes for the Philippines. All the way from Mandaluyong City. We have here Mr. Joel who thought of a project to help the kids who live far from school and were having a hard time getting to school. And as a result, they were dropping out of school. So, this second prize of 40,000 goes to Joel. I'd like to say a few words about the project. And two minutes lang po. How will you use the money? I'm curious, how will you use the 40,000?
Presently, we already have a board, so I'm going to give the 40,000 to the board. They'll decide what to do. Okay, since I prepared my speech, I have to read this. First of all, I'd like to say I'm lucky my project is not in Manila. It's in Ateneo School, so we don't have the same conditions or problems that we have here. No? But although I'm from Manila, I'm not from Bohol. So, when the Bikes for the Philippines was conceptualized in 2009, until the time when I helped load the first shipment of bicycles coming from the USA for the Philippines in July 2011. I had no idea about biking. I was just talking to Tiglog and I said I didn't even know what a bicycle was. Although I do know how to ride a bicycle. And these were the kinds of bicycles that the children of Baclayon school needed, since they lived in upland areas of Baclayon where the roads were very rough, if there was any roads at all. No? I was also ignorant of the need to match the child with the bike, with the terrain. So I didn't know anything about bicycles. Initial results of the bikes for the Philippines, we found out now after we've only operated 8 months already, just 8 months. We have seen students from Baclayon National High School develop self-esteem. That's the first important feedback we got, is that the kids now are not shy because they have a bicycle. Okay, there is also develop good moral values, good moral values like prayer and holy praying and stuff like that. See the decrease in absences, obviously because they now want to ride to school, to the bicycle. Tardiness is also has decreased and also increasing better grades. Because if you fail, we get the bikes back, we get the bicycles back. We're seeing another shipment of bicycles by the end of the year. This is going to be for another town in Bohol also, Maribohol. We're also seeing documentation, formal documentation, end-to-end process documentation, which is being given by a volunteer. It's being done by a volunteer from Australia. So we're doing process documentations. We also believe that mobility is education. Because if people travel, the kids usually that we've met hasn't even been to Tacbilaran, which is the next town. So can you imagine they only go to school and then the house, they never go anywhere else. With the bicycle, we took them to Tacbilaran City, and now they've opened their eyes to that there's something else out there aside from their farmland. All this would not have been possible for, if not for someone who recently became very close to my heart in life. And I would like to sincerely take the opportunity to thank him. I would like to thank, of course, the Lord. Jesus Christ has been with us from the very ignorant and humble start that we had to where we are now. And who continue to be with us. To all the God-given volunteers, Firefly Brigade was there on the first meeting. Thank you so much, Firefly Brigade. Who made what the program is now. Thank you to the volunteer mechanics. I think we had about 300 something mechanics who went to the warehouse every day. Donors of food, we had people donating the food for the volunteers who went to repair. Refreshments, there had to be water, Coke, soft drinks, we got that, Del Monte. We got free helmets for the children, 500 helmets. We had shoes donated by Tom's. We got the first 500 shoes from Tom's and we're getting another 500 shoes from Tom's. Water tumblers from Ako Ang Simula. I think they gave also about 100 something tumblers for the kids. Free freight. We had a person who paid the freight from the US to the Philippines, and we had somebody pay for the freight from Manila to Tacbilaran. We had the US Navy shipped up another 100 bikes for free also to Baclayon. T-shirt designs. We had somebody design the bikes for the Philippines jersey. That was free. That was done by AJ Di Maruco. T-shirts. We have free insurance for the children too. 100,000 worth for every kid, so that they don't have to worry about accident. Logistics, tools. We got tools related also. And looking more into the future, we're now in the process of formally organizing Bikes to the Philippines. Thank God, because I used to be the foundation, and now we have a group of 7 board of trustees who I convinced to join and do the hard work for me now. I went into a little depression last June, and I was really burned out because it was only me. So we have people who are going to volunteer their time and expertise. Mr. Chris Shuf of Peacock Garden, Jojo Grant, our International Relations Officer, who is my cousin who lives in the US, Marge Buot, our Corporate Secretary, my sister-in-law Marisun, who is also treasurer, who also led the warehouse where the bikes are. I just told her it's going to be only 3 months. It's been there already for 8 months. So we have also Vance Mendoza, who's a top mountain biker and trainer. Marvin Escopides, and all of them have been with us since the beginning of the program and have showed us unselfish desire to help in improving education in the public schools. Thank you to our partners, Firefly Brigade again, Synergia, Bohol Local Development Foundation, the Department of Education, Ayala Foundation, LBC, I think Tiklop is next, and Pedala. One of the most important one of our more important partners is Bikes for the World, who donates all the bicycles from free. They're from the US in Virginia. So we ship 500 bikes, and now I think we're shipping another 400 bikes. It's all free from the US, all mountain bikes, in good condition. Okay, okay. They all believe that we could lower dropout rates in the Philippines. Dropout rates in school. Last year, 5 million kids dropped out from school. That was the death rate. 1 out of every 8 child is out of school. So I don't know if that means anything to us, but in Baclayon, we had 20 graduates from high school last year, and 17 of them can't go to college. So, I don't know, it's very disheartening. Thank you very much to the organizers who thought about this challenge. Thank you also to the judges. I hope the judges are here, because you have recognized the efforts of the children who trained hard and properly ride their mountain bikes. We train them how to ride mountain biking. And they have to take exams also. So they also are trained to learn how to maintain and repair the bikes. We teach them how to maintain, fix the tire, fix the bike, so that they're self-sufficient. We train hard to learn proper riding rules. We teach them traffic rules, riding rules, all the rules, hand signals. They have to wear their helmets too. And have tried to desperately vote for the people's choice, even if they had no access to internet or computers. So how can they vote? They can't vote. And to Mr. Pestelos, president of our partner, Bohol Local Development Foundation, who always says, he always tells me this, it takes more than a bicycle to take these children out of poverty. But my answer to him is, if there's a wheel, there is a way. Thank you.
For your information, there were 7 judges. Linda Batan, who is a lawyer and the Deputy Executive Director of Clean Air Initiative for Asian Cities, is 1 judge. Architect Jaime Silva, who is a blind architect and an accessibility advocate, and an administrative and leasing manager of Cyan Management Corporation, is another judge. Architect Silva has technology that reads text to him. So even though he cannot see text, he can listen to text. Howie Severino, who was here earlier, is another judge. Like I said earlier, Maria Vigoira, the managing director of Indra, is a judge. And Father Norberto Castellar, who heads the Homeless People's Federation, is here. And meron po siyang representative. Please join us the stage po in awarding the grand prize winner. Okay. And now, it makes me very, very happy to announce that the grand prize of 50,000 pesos is being awarded to EGP Transport Corporation. EGP is represented by its CEO, Mr. Yuri Sarmiento. The company promotes the electric jeepney. The EGP Transport Corporation has transformed the Philippine cultural icon, the jeepney, into a high-tech, a higher-tech, sustainable, and socially innovative mode of transportation. There are e-jeepneys in Pasig and Makati. because the corporation has met the goals set by the challenge, is socially innovative, it is sustainable, and it has concrete measures of its success. The company has won the grand prize of the first ever Inclusive Mobility Challenge. Palakpakan po natin sa Mr. Sarmiento. Please say a few words about your project, Mr. Sarmiento.
Well, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat. First, I'd like, on behalf of Egypt Transport Corporation and our advocacy partner, the Institute for Climate and Sustainable Cities, we would like to thank the organizers of Inclusive Mobility Challenge for giving us this award. This comes at an opportune time because it reminds us that what we're doing in the jeepney is correct. And it strengthens our resolve to further expand our fleet in jeepneys, not only in Makati, but as well in other cities of Metro Manila, and of course, key cities in the Philippines. I'd also like to thank our partner, Spishling Doen, who initially funded the project, giving us the initial fleet of jeepneys. When we started this program, actually we only was thinking that we want to curb pollution in the transport sector. As Dina said earlier, pollution comes from 70% comes from the transport sector of the Philippines. And so what we tried was to curb the pollution there. But we ended up as trying to solve the other gamut of social problems we encountered along the way. So ngayon, the jeepney hired women as our drivers to show that women are equally capable of driving the jeepney and other technology-related vehicles. Walang magaling na lalaki sa mas magaling babae. We also limited our speed. The jeepney is limited to about 40 to 60 kilometers per hour. Dahil alam namin na every year, about an average of 15,000 accidents are occurred. And sabi nga din na kayo na, marami ang namamatay, marami ang aksidente. And by limiting our speed sa jeepney, well, naniniwala kami na ang drivers should never be a McLaren or a Schumacher while driving the jeepneys. Walang karapatan po ang driver na isugal ang buhay ng ating driver. Third, the issue of discipline. Ang mga drivers po natin, nag-ugat po ang kanilang mga problema dahil sa may boundary system. Dahil po, simula ko lang, sila po ay nagtatrabaho para sa mga operator. So what we did in the Egypt is to create or institute a more equitable salary scheme kung saan ang aming mga jeepney drivers ay regular salary drivers. Above minimum with government benefits, kasama po ang 13th month pay, pati na po birthday leave. So, as a company, we are, of course, asking for your help na ma-expand ang jeepney. So, kung kaya nyo kausapin ng mayors ninyo, ang congressman ninyo, to identify and dedicate a green route in the cities. So kami ay pwedeng expand doon. We would put the vehicles and we would put the infrastructures like charging station, battery swapping stations, and train the drivers there para magkaroon po ng jeepney sa inyong lugar. So we want to scale up, and we are happy also to announce but that by early next month, we will be able to conclude negotiations with the major financial banks to finance all electric vehicles. So ngayon, hindi lang po Pajero o SUV ang pwede yung finance bangko. Meron na rin po financing ang jeepney. So, more accessible to customers. Again, I'd like to thank each and every one, including the
Colway and Garcia, a program coordinator with the Institute for Climate and Sustainable Cities, to join Yuri Sarmiento. Kita niyo po dito, ICSC ay isa pong partner ng EGP Transport Corporation. Oh, and
Hi, the reason why we flash this EGP is actually it's downstairs. So later, if anyone wants to ride to the MRT, Shaw MRT station, we can provide a ride so you can experience the
hindi pa po pala na ibibigay ang premyo ng tiklop for the People's Choice Award. Kasi si Pio masyado kaming nagandahan doon sa kanyang voting rights. So Pio, please come back again and receive the People's Choice Award for your project.
Manuhay!